This is the original DashCam 2. Original DashCam 2. Wait a minute. If it's original, then why is it number 2? But anyway, yeah, this thing I used for a long time. I can't remember when I bought this, but I've been using this thing for years. But it was time to replace it. It did a great job, okay? Now the suction mount, you know, it goes on the... you can put it on the dashboard like this, or you can put it on the windshield like this. It did okay, except in direct sunlight. Sometimes the heat would cause the suction to lose suction. It would fall down. But one time when it did that, kind of cracked open a little bit. And also, one thing about this dash cam, the memory card slot is right here, and you can see it's real hard to, you know, it'd be really easy just to like put the SD card in here when this was closed up and miss that slot. And I did that, so I had to like force the camera open a little bit in order to find the slot. So that's why the case it's a little bit busted up. But the great thing about this dash cam, it's installed like this, and this window, you can turn, the screen will come on automatically and it'll go off. But one of the great things about it is it has two lenses. So one of them is like a kind of a wide angle, and one of them is like a telephoto or a close-up, so you can get the license plate number of the car you had of you if they're both facing this way, and you can watch this on a split screen. Or you can swivel the cameras, which is a neat feature, because when I bought that was not a typical feature on dash cams at the time. So this one you could have, like, say, pointed at the driver, this one pointed forward at the road. So if you have a teen driver, you could see if that driver is texting or smoking or playing with the stereo or whatever he or she is doing, instead of watching the road. So you could use it as a kind of a parental monitor device. You could also use it as a if you were an Uber or a Lyft driver, you could have one facing the back seat and one facing forward, so that you could, you know, for security reasons, protection reasons, that sort of thing. I always had both forward, but then you could swivel to the side if something interesting was happening off to the side. And it was great. It recorded sound. The sound quality wasn't fantastic. Lots of static, that sort of thing. So I don't know if the microphone got dirty or if it just kind of like petered out on me. The other thing is this adapter. You know, obviously you plug this into the AC adapter unit in your car. Well, different cars have different setups. So like mine, this would be the 12-volt AC would go off whenever the ignition was off. And that was good for me, because then I could just leave that plugged in and it would come on and off as the car was, you know, running as I started the ignition. In the other car, my girlfriend's car, it's on all the time. So you have to like plug this, pull it in, pull it out. And it's not a big deal because it's real close to, it's right on the console, but it's still something to consider. Also, this does not have like a standby mode, like some cameras do, where they have like, if the car gets hit, it'll turn on for a few seconds. That's what my new one has. You can leave it on in a car where you have the 12-volt AC. In mine, you can't, because I tried hooking this up to a battery. I tried all kinds of other stuff, like one of those little like phone batteries. None of that stuff worked. So there are limitations to it. And but if you can still find one of these used or on discount, I mean, I think this was like $150 when it came out. This is not a touchscreen, by the way. But now there's so many much more advanced ones. I ended up getting one, and I could link the video to the one I got, which was a Cam Park one, and it has a 10-inch touchscreen, and it looks like a rearview mirror and acts like a rearview mirror. But I got it because I wanted a backup camera, because I don't have a backup camera in my car, and then it also has the webcam. It does not have an adjustable one. Does not have an adjustable dash cam. There are models where there's one hanging underneath that you can swivel, and I guess maybe I should have got that one, but then that's another, you know, 50 bucks. Means at some point you have to decide when you're going to stop, and that was where I was going to stop. So all in all, this has served me very well. I've made videos and put them on YouTube using this, of like outrageous pedestrians just kind of running across, and you know, and just terrible drivers and that sort of thing. So you can see some of those videos on my channel. But yeah, so this was the original DashCam 2, which then they called the Foresight. And yeah, I'm giving this to a friend of mine just for free because he doesn't have one. So hopefully it'll serve him well, because I got a replacement one. And really, I mean, he's like, how much do you want for it? I'm like, come on. It's cracked, you know, open, so it's partially, I mean, it does work. It works fine, especially the visuals. Like I said, the sound's not great, but, you know, can't charge somebody for that. So, yeah, so hopefully he takes a lot of road trips. He'll be safe with it, and maybe it'll serve him pretty well. So that's my review of the DashCam after using it for years and years and years. It was very durable, and it did a pretty good job for a while, but technology advances, and there's newer, better stuff out there. So like I said, if you find one, it's cheap, get it, and it'll last a long time. That's my review. Have a great day. See if you can help somebody out there. If you want to help me, like this, or subscribe and share it, and I appreciate that. Make it feel good if you do something nice for somebody. Always makes me feel good. Take care. Have a good one.